Food, and Life Sciences. May I ask you to silence your cell phones at this time. If medical assistance is required, emergency personnel are located in the southwest corner of the arena. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing as Trista Cowart leads us in singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Trista. And may you all be seated, please. Graduates, parents, relatives of graduates, and friends, it is my pleasure to welcome you here to this graduation. I'm Mike Veda, and I have the honor and distinct privilege of serving as Dean of the Bumpers College. I'd like to ask you to join me in recognizing our special guests who will be introduced and asked to stand. Please hold your applause until everyone on the stage has been recognized. First, Mr. Mark Waldrop, Board of Trustee member. Mr. John C. Goodson, also a Board of Trustee member. Dr. Mark Cochran, Vice President of Agriculture for the University of Arkansas System. Dr. Lona Robertson, Associate Dean of the Bumpers College of Agricultural, Food, and Life Sciences. Dr. Bernie D. Murphy, President of Jones Hamilton Company. He is this year's Outstanding Alumnus, and he will provide our commencement address. Ms. Ashley Leonard McCormick, designer for Kenneth Cole Productions. She is the recipient of our Young Alumni Award presented by the Dale Bumpers College Alumni Society Board. Miss Jessie Kate Hargist, first-ranked senior scholar. Mr. Dustin Charles Cowell, first-ranked senior scholar. Jessie and Dustin will deliver the students' messages today. Claire Elsie Cruz, a senior scholar, and Alejandra Rocio Gonzalez, also a senior scholar. Dr. Mike Evans, professor in the Department of Horticulture and chair of the Bumpers College Faculty Council. And also Dr. Charles Rosenkrantz, professor in the Department of Animal Science, who will be presenting our students today. Please join me in recognizing our stage party. Thank you. Commencement is the most special of very special days in the lives of our students and the university community. It is the day that we pronounce our students ready to embark upon their professional careers, a day of bittersweet celebration. We are happy for our students' accomplishments and for completion of their journey with us. We have pride in our own efforts of cultivating the next generation of leaders who will be advancing food, family, and the environment through their careers for the social and economic well-being of Arkansas and the nation. And we are sad as we witness our friends, members of our university family, embarking on their separate paths. It is this mix of contrasts that hits us at graduation: fulfillment and initiation, memories and aspirations, confidence and anxiety, courage and reservations. Today's ceremony is an end, but more importantly, it is also a beginning. And it is for this reason that the graduation ceremony is called commencement. So students, now after we, the faculty, have nurtured you as members of the Bumpers College and the U of A family, we proudly send you out to begin your professional lives. This class of 2014 is a very special class for me. You came to campus the same summer that I did. We learned from each other, we shared with each other, and we grew personally because of each other. I and all of the faculty I represent are very proud of you and what you have accomplished. We have confidence that you will do great things, make a difference in the world, and lead us all to a better future. Please keep us at the university in your hearts, remember us often, and keep us informed of the successes as you accomplish them. We will certainly remember you. One of the most valuable aspects of the university experience are the lifelong relationships that you, as students, have established with one another. So here to speak on behalf of the graduating class are our first-ranked senior scholars, Jesse Kate Hargis, who majored in animal science, and Dustin Charles Cowell, who majored in agricultural business. As first-ranked senior scholars, Jesse, along with Dustin, are students who achieved a perfect 4.0 grade point average while earning all of their credits here on the University of Arkansas campus. Jesse, may I ask you to please come forward to the podium and address your colleagues.
Thank you, Dean Vader. Good evening. I'm honored to be standing before you all tonight, and I'm ecstatic, as the rest of my fellow graduates are, I'm sure, to be part of the 2014 Dale Bumpers graduating class. We are part of one of the greatest colleges, one that claims 13 integral majors and 21 minors that prepare students for what our college calls fundamental careers in the food industry, from production to consumption, careers in business, in public service, serving families and consumers, and careers that advance environmental sustainability. We are part of a college that prepares students to be a part of the world and to do meaningful and important work. We are the students, the graduates, that are now empowered to potentially make the world a little better. The use of this empowerment is up to us. Tonight, we are on top of the world as graduates of an excellent four-year university. On top of the world, we are fortunate and very privileged. We are here, graduates and families together. After tonight, many of us will continue in graduate or professional school, and many of us will start our big kid jobs in the real world. And yet many of us still may not have decided our paths. But whatever path we take, we must choose to use the tools that Bumpers College has given us to make a difference, for we are the ones prepared to do so. Today, the world is growing at an alarming rate, with a UN predicted population of 9.2 billion people by 2050. And the middle class alone will have grown by a predicted 3 billion people. For most of us, this is well within our expected career span. This will increase the demand for milk, meat, and eggs by 60%. And if we continue to produce at the present rate, we won't have enough food for the world's population. Our world is growing and the need for food is going to grow. But there are many people today that are already hungry. According to worldhunger.org, 1 in 8 are suffering from chronic undernourishment, most of which are in developing countries. Right now, the world technically produces enough food to feed everyone, but still some 25,000 people starve to death each day. On top of that, according to the World Wildlife Foundation, the Earth needs 1.5 years to replenish the renewable resources we now use in 1 year alone. By the year 2030, just 16 years from now, it will take 2 years to replenish 1 year of resources used. We have crossed the balance point. We are consuming more than the planet is able to replenish. Right now, right as we are all entering the world as graduates, there is a window of opportunity to make changes to create more food security in our world. We must also use what we have right now more effectively. As our resources dwindle, we are challenged with doing more with less, producing more food, moving that food around the world, and providing for more people without increasing the usage of our resources. With animal science, biological engineering, crop science, poultry science, horticulture, and environmental and soil water science, we can establish new technologies to increase efficiency and optimize the production strategies we already have. Through agricultural business, education, and technology, we can ensure education of consumers and effective choices for farmers. Through increased knowledge, we can have increased acceptance and implementation of innovations that reduce the environmental footprint of food production. We have all learned so much from our educations here at Bumpers College. We have unique tools and fresh minds. Today we have become graduates, and tomorrow we begin to make our marks on the world. And whatever you do, aim to help others and make a change in the world. It's so possible. But for tonight, let's celebrate with our friends and families, for we're lucky indeed. Thank you.
Jesse, thank you very much. And I would like to present you with a gift for you to remember this occasion and our appreciation.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dustin, may I now ask you to please come to the podium and address your peers.
Good evening. I would again like to echo everybody's thanks for being here and to celebrate with us tonight. The last time I spoke at a graduation was in 2010. I was one of 17 graduates at Deere High School. And so don't hold me to this, but I think there might be one or two more people here tonight than there was then. I'd like to take this opportunity to say that in my opinion, the Bumpers College is the best college with the best faculty and staff on this campus. That's right. They present students with great opportunities, and I am no exception. My freshman year, I was fortunate enough to take a trip to Pittsburgh for the Quiz Bowl trip, and that's the first time I've been on an airplane, and it was great. I also did a great internship as a result of my time here at Bumpers with Farm Credit Services that introduced me to the appraisal world, which is what I'm currently pursuing. And without the Bumpers College, I don't believe that would have been possible. Like I said, the faculty and staff of the Bumpers College are first rate, especially Dr. Nally. I'm kind of partial. He's my advisor, so I don't know if he's here. I haven't seen him yet. But he's an amazing advisor and a great professor when he's in the country. His advisees know what I'm talking about, but for those of you that don't, he's always overseas making great connections for the university. I've always said if you can learn from anybody, you can learn from Dr. Nally. The Bumpers College also does a great job of assisting its students financially through donor support, and I'm very thankful for that, and I hope that one day I'm able to give back to a student like myself as you have, and I thank you for that. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank my family for their encouragement and their support through my time here, especially my wife Kayla for keeping me in line. I really appreciate that. In conclusion, I encourage my classmates and fellow graduates and everyone here to do three things. Remember the past, because that's where our roots are planted, and we all know that if we don't learn from our past, we're doomed to repeat it. Enjoy the present, because you're never going to get it back. and enjoy today with your family and friends and be thankful for it. And lastly, I ask you to be an advocate for agriculture, because like Jesse said, it's becoming more and more difficult, and we really need advocates. Thanks again for being here to celebrate with us today. Congratulations to my fellow graduates, the class of 2014. Good luck, God bless, and go Hogs.
Dustin, thank you very much. I'd like to present you with this token of our appreciation and in remembrance of us and this occasion.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am pleased now to present Dr. Bernard D. Murphy as the 2014 Outstanding Alumnus of the Dale Bumpers College. Dr. Murphy is president of Jones Hamilton Company in Walbridge, Ohio. He earned a master's degree in poultry science in 1978 from the University of Arkansas. Please welcome home Dr. Bernie Murphy to bring this year's commencement address.
Thank you. A few seconds here to compose myself. This is a larger group than I'm used to speaking to. And as intimidating as it may look, I wouldn't trade this position for any of the seats in the House this afternoon. I'm a lucky guy. I get to look at our future, all out there. When I make comments to the future, as I've been honored to during the Executive in Residence program and some of the other visits I've made to the campus, I usually start out with a standard line that goes, I'm old and you're not. I have experience and you have energy. And if we don't continue to work together and to communicate and to be each other's resource, the future will be a challenge. You have my commitment on behalf of all the alum that have gone before me that we will be there for you. All you need to do is ask. I'd like to congratulate you on fulfilling the requirements of your degrees. I'd like to congratulate the families and the friends that are in attendance and those that were not able to make it on sticking with our future and allowing them to receive their degrees today. You know, when you leave here, you'll be degreed and you'll be off and running, and we'll still be parents and friends, but we'll always be here for you guys. The fact that there was more than you involved in this effort and in this journey is going to be something that you're going to encounter as you move into academia or move on and take a job. Very few of us are going to have the opportunity to contribute singularly in our chosen fields. Most of it will be part of a group or part of a team. And in order to be an effective part of a group, there are certain characteristics that are both born, developed, taught, but they all require practice. I urge you all to practice some of these criteria. Integrity. Now, I'm thinking of integrity as part of a group. And integrity means that you work with the good of the group as the priority. You work for the good of your fellow team members, group members. You don't work for yourself. If you put your interest over those of the group and your fellow members, you will be wasting valuable effort worrying about who's going to say what about you, who's going to get the upper leg. I promise you this, as an executive and maybe a future employer, if you look out for the good of the group, if you look out for your fellow team members and help them succeed, you'll be running that business someday. I promise you. The second one is communication. It's an overused word. It's like sustainability and synergy and all that. But when I say communication, I'm going to talk about one thing. And in the groups that I've talked to in poultry science, animal science, and agribusiness, I never fail to bring this up. Within the area of communication, you have both oral communication and written communication. Please practice and hone your writing skills. Please. I, as an employer, would love to sit and speak with each of you individually or even as a small group, but we don't have time. Your idea, your solution, your definition of the problem, your insight, your expertise is worth nothing to me if you can't help me understand what it is that you know I need in order to move ahead. And when I say I need, I mean the business that you're involved with. But it takes practice. It's not an A or a B or 3 courses. It's practice. Write thank you notes. Write birthday cards. Write poems. Write a letter to one of the relatives that's in the audience that never hears from you. Those are the way that you can manage to practice regardless of how busy you are in the future. Third characteristic is one of the most challenging for those of us that know a lot or think we do, is listening. I counseled a young employee once upon a time, highly degreed, advanced degree in veterinary medicine, outstanding student, outstanding employee, but I pleaded with her, and pardon me for what I'm getting ready to say, stop throwing up everything you know on the table when someone asks you a question. Take time to listen. And when I say listen, I don't mean hold your breath until you get a chance to talk. I mean listen to what the person means or what they need. That's listening. That's contributing to the group. That's contributing to the resolution of the issue at hand. Practice all of those. I imagine most of you know what you're doing when the ceremony's over. I imagine most of you think you know what you're going to be doing in a month. I also imagine a lot of you have jobs or universities that you're going to be attending to pursue further studies. Those objectives are needed in order for order in our lives. Focus is required in order to continually pursue those objectives and achieve them. But again, as being older than you and having more experience, I'd like to pass this also on. Maintain an open mind. Be aware of what's going on around you. If you're not aware of your environment, you will become irrelevant. It will change and you'll be surprised, much to your dismay. Read broadly. I don't mean books necessarily. I don't mean research articles. Read outside your field. Pick up a periodical that has nothing to do, so you might think, to do with the problem at hand or the objectives of your job. You never know when that insight is going to flare up. Things will clear and off you go. You will be presented, I promise you, with opportunities that I could not list with the help of all the faculty in the building that will come your way in your future. I promise you that, and I stand here as an example. I was raised on a 20-acre chicken farm in Maryland, and now I run a chemical company. That was because what I realized later as maintaining an open mind, maintaining a desire, a hunger, a starvation to understand the bigger picture that I was such a small part of, but still a contributor. Please maintain an open mind. All right. One of the things I've learned over the years is that one way to stimulate attention is to call for some audience participation. So I'm going to wrap this up with audience participation, and you're not required to participate. This is not to embarrass anyone, and I will participate so as to set an example. I'm then going to tell a story, and during that story I'll probably cry, so bear with me. And then at the end I'm going to wrap up with a declaration of an objective of mine, which is to help at least one student each time I come to visit the university and have a chance to interact with all of you, each of you. So the first thing is the audience participation. Are we ready? Excellent. This could be eye-opening for some members of the audience as well. The first question is, raise your hand if you completed your degree requirements in less than 4 years. Very good. Raise your hand if you completed your degree requirements on time. Raise your hand if you required some additional time or took some additional time to complete your degree requirements. Okay, part 2. Raise your hand if you choose, if you graduated with a GPA between 3.5 and 4.0. That's great. Raise your hand if you graduated with a GPA of 3.0 to 3.5. I think you all have caught on to this. Raise your hand if you have graduated with a GPA of between 2.5 and 3.0. All right. There's still a few people that haven't raised their hands. I know who you are. Raise your hand if you graduated with a GPA between 2.0 and 2.5. Okay, this comes the emotional part, but we'll finish up on a lighter note, I promise you. I need a drink of water. I'm so sorry. In 1969, I graduated from high school. I was a good student in high school, and I was 18 years old. Emotionally, I was probably 15. I had the grades, I had the support. This is not a rags to riches story. I had the means to attend a university, and I did. 4 majors, and 3 years later, I dropped out. I quit. It wasn't for me. And I've told my 3 sons time and time again, as they've thrown their hands up and threatened to give up, is that we all develop on a different timeline. We're all individuals. That's what we learn in genetics. We're all different. Came back home, worked. After about a year, I realized that I'd probably let my parents down and let myself down by not completing my degree. I continued working during the day, went to school at night for 2 years, and finally accumulated enough transfer credits to be able to qualify for the bachelor's degree at the University of Delaware. I graduated I took the 6-year, 4-year plan, and I had a 2.01 to show for it. It's not that big of a deal. When you're hungry, motivated, passionate, you can do anything. A couple years later, while working in a processing plant in Maryland, I realized that food science, poultry science was interesting to me, and I wanted to know more, I wanted to do more. Having read through the industry journals, I picked up on the people that were writing the research in areas that intrigued me, being in a processing plant. Decided that I was ready and wanted to pursue a master's. Sat down at the kitchen table, made 4 phone calls. I guess it wasn't the kitchen table, that would have been after hours. I sat down on my break in the break room with a telephone, a landline, and made 4 phone calls. I had prepared myself. Ring, ring. Good afternoon. Can I speak to Dr. So-and-so? Dr. So-and-so, my name is Bernard Murphy. I'm a graduate of the University of Delaware. I'm currently employed in a processing plant as a quality assurance manager. I have 3 years of experience in processing, plus other years of part-time job on the farm in live production, hatchery, feed mill. And I'm interested in pursuing a master's degree with you. First 3 phone calls I made, the first question that came back to me over the phone was, what was your GPA from undergraduate school? I said it was a 2.01. And the response to that was, first, second, and third. No, it's not good enough. There's no need to apply. We would not be able to accept you. Made a 4th call. You know where that was. Spoke with my future major professor, Tommy Goodwin, who's here in the audience tonight. And Tommy said, why do you want to come to school? After he asked me what my GPA was. He says, why do you want to come back to school? And I told him. He says, well, tell me again what you're doing now. And I told him. He said, you sure you want to come back? And I said, yeah. He says, Arkansas is a long way from Maryland. I said, I know how much a U-Haul costs to get there, too. He said, well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you fill out an application, put a resume together, and mail it in to me, and we'll take a look at it. And I did. I had a pretty quippy thing here. What did I say? I did it on my kitchen table, not online. How's that? So a couple weeks later, I got a phone call back. It was Tommy. He said, look, Bernie, he said the admissions committee looked it over. Now, a thing we can do for you, there's no financial aid available given your bachelor's history. He said, but if you're willing to come out here and show us that you will do it, you can do it, and do it for a year, we will find a place for you. That's the epitome of your University of Arkansas. So just think, if they and their predecessors can do that for me, think about what you can be and where you can go given the tools that you have received here with this kind of support and input and care. The future's bright. Now, this is a little lighthearted ending. Everybody in the audience knows that tomorrow's Mother's Day, correct? Right. All right. Well, one of my greatest joys is to help students. And this afternoon or this evening, I do believe that I have a good chance of perhaps helping 3 students that are graduating today. And the funny thing is that they don't know me and I don't know them. We've never met. But for those of you who have run out of time or forgotten, I have 3 Mother's Day cards that I will give to the first 3 students that come up to me when we adjourn to the back at the commencement of the ceremony, and I will have fulfilled my daily obligation when I come to the University of Arkansas. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy this evening. Good luck to all of you. Thank you.
Bernie, thank you so much, both for your insight to our students and your inspiring personal story. Faculty, I know you all work hard. I know it's long hours and it's frustrating. Know that you make a difference in people's lives. Know that you're helping to create the future. Bernie's story is evidence of that, and I hope that fulfills you on this day. Okay, some more lighthearted presentation. Today is the day that parents and family have been waiting for, the symbolic presentation of the diploma. We want the graduates, parents, and relatives and friends all to enjoy this ceremony and cherish this moment with appropriate academic demeanor fitting this occasion. So to make this moment special for all of our graduates and families, may I ask that you please do not leave the arena until after all the graduates have crossed the stage and received their diploma cover. Graduates, please note that you will receive your actual diploma in a few weeks by mail, after certification that you have completed all of your degree requirements. At this point, may I ask Dr. Charles Rosencrantz to please come forward and prepare to present our graduates. May I also ask Trustee Mark Waldrop and Trustee John Goodson to please come forward, along with Dr. Cochran. I'd like to invite the 3 of you to join me in congratulating graduates. Dr. Rosencrantz, you may commence presenting the graduates when ready.
This year, we have one graduate, Rachel Nicole Swetnam, who is being awarded her degree posthumously. This degree is being presented by Board of Trustee member John C. Goodson. Rachel was an apparel studies major, graduating with distinction. Please recognize Rachel's parents, Jeff and Janet Swetnam, and her sister, Sarah. On behalf of the University of Arkansas, please accept this diploma for Rachel Nicole Swetnam, Bachelor of Science in Human Environmental Sciences. Rachel's name will be inscribed on Senior Walk along with the class of 2014.
Dean Veda, on behalf of the faculty of the Dale Bumpers College of Agricultural, Food, and Life Sciences, it is my pleasure and honor to present the class of 2014.
Jesse and Dustin as first-ranked senior scholars, Alejandra as senior scholar, and Claire as senior scholar and honors program graduate, please come forward to represent the class of 2014.
No. Yeah.
At this time, Dr. Kurt Rome, Director of the Bumpers College Honors Program, will present the distinguished graduates of our honors program, accompanied by their honors program faculty mentors. Each distinguished graduate is wearing a medallion presented at our honors reception yesterday to commemorate their completion of the honors program. Claire Elise Cruz, accompanied by her mentor, Dr. Jeremy Powell. Claire is an animal science major, and she has been recognized for an excellent project with a silver medal. Rachel Rebecca Cummins, accompanied by her mentor, Dr. Ken Coffey. Rachel is an animal science major.
Thank you.
Shelby Margaret Held, accompanied by her mentor, Dr. Kelly Way. Shelby is a food, human nutrition, and hospitality major. Amanda Marie Mishler, accompanied by her mentor, Dr. Navam Hederachi. Amanda is a food science major, and she has been recognized as an outstanding thesis recipient with a gold ribbon. Lindsay Elizabeth Pritchett, accompanied by mentor Dr. Gisela Erf. Lindsay is a poultry science major, and she has been recognized for an excellent thesis with a silver ribbon. Maggie Jo Pruitt, accompanied by mentor Dr. Leslie Edgar. Maggie Jo is an agricultural education, communications, and technology major, and she has been recognized as an outstanding thesis recipient with a gold ribbon.
Yes.
Douglas Carl Wolf, accompanied by his parents, Dr. Dwayne and Nancy Wolf, and his mentor, Dr. Chris Spry. Doug is an environmental, soil, and water science major, and he has been recognized as an outstanding thesis recipient with a gold medal. Please join me in congratulating the Honors Program distinguished graduates.
Molly Grace Barber, Human Development and Family Sciences. Kelsey Jane Bryant, Animal Science. Aubrey K. Goldbeck, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Sarah Louise Hallbrook, Apparel Studies. How are you? Ricky Minkler, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Thank you. Shelby K. Sprong, Human Development and Family Sciences. Holly Elizabeth Talon, Environmental, Soil, and Water Science. Taylor Breon Vance, Apparel Studies. Mackenzie Page Walker, Human Environmental Sciences. Spencer Aaron Williams, Animal Science. Natalie Marie Apple, Apparel Studies. Thank you. Oops. Danielle Marie Benedict, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Courtney L. Boyd, Apparel Studies. Anna Catherine Burdett, Human Development and Family Sciences. Professor Mike Richardson will present the diploma to his daughter-in-law. Eric Marshall Davenport, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Windu. Windu, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Hi. Taylor Nicole Drain, Animal Science. Lindley Farah, Animal Science. Kelly Marie Goody, Food Science. Rachel Nicole Hillhouse, Human Development and Family Sciences. Alexandria C. Huck, Food Science and Food Human Nutrition and Hospitality. Alexander R. Jackson, Animal Science. Hey. Alexandria Kerr, Animal Science. Karen Lindsay, Agricultural Business. Thank you. William Elliott Maples, Agricultural Business. Ashley Page Moline, Apparel Studies. Carrie Elizabeth Cisco, Animal Science. Hey. Brittany Marie Smith, Animal Science. Kelsey Nicole Sugg, Apparel Studies. Megan Ann Wade, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Chris Wilbanks, Environmental, Soil, and Water Science. Haley Brooke Williams, Human Environmental Sciences. Danielle Brooks Zaleski, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Zachary James Bassett, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Amanda Lauren Bond, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Laura Elizabeth Burkett, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Board of Trustee Mark Wilder will present the diploma to Laura. Jessica Ann Burks, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Holly Cannon, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Angela Jean Carling, Animal Science. Andrea D. Carlton, Animal Science. Thanks, sir. Oops. Brandon Daniels, Agricultural Business. Professor Mike Daniels will present the diploma to his son, Brandon. Andrew Christopher DeClerc, Food Science. Thank you. Stacy Elizabeth Durning, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Thank you. Faith Marie Dykhouse, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Travis Colton Eden, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Thank you. Ellen Elizabeth Etheridge, Apparel Studies. Eric Fuselier, Environmental, Soil, and Water Science. Aaron Neal Griffith, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Daniel Keegan Boone Hardy, Agricultural Business. Emeritus Professor Glenn Hardy will present the diploma to his grandson, Daniel. Chanda Nicole Harrell, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Stephanie Grace Harvey, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Terry Elaine Hefner, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Jill A. Hollingsworth, Human Development and Family Sciences. Robert Holmes, Animal Science. All right. Ruben Christel, Poultry Science. Andrea Marie Lewandowski, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Aaron Lane Lisenby, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Tish Lowry, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Elizabeth Grace McCrary, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Olivia Margaret Metters, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Kelsey Noel Paul, Animal Science. Thank you. Lauren Elizabeth Pavlik, Apparel Studies. Ellen Joy Potchin, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Abby Ray, Food Science. Michaela Jo Scott, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Hey. Ashley Nicole Slater, Animal Science. Sydney Lynn Sloan, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Stonebarger. Jacob Eli Stonebarger, Poultry Science. Jenna Page Watson, Apparel Studies. Dr. Joseph Candido will present the diploma to his daughter-in-law, Jenna. Jeffrey Zach Wheeler, Poultry Science. Casey Elizabeth Williams, Apparel Studies. Si Zhang, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Angus Asa Akin, Poultry Science. Madison Cheyenne Alexander, Human Development and Family Sciences. Alyssa Jordan Allen, Food, Human Nutrition and Hospitality. Brittany Brooke Arnold, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Okay. Caitlin Marie Bachman, Horticulture, Landscape, and Turf Sciences. Brittany Page Barclay, Agricultural Business. Catherine Margaret Barnes, Apparel Studies. Juliet Ann Boggs, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Andrew DeMarcus Bolton, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Brian Joseph Bork, Environmental Soil and Water Science. Catherine Elizabeth Bowie, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Jeffrey S. Bauscher, Agricultural Business. How are you? Lacey Irene Braden, Animal Science. Shane Patrick Braden, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Jessica Brittany Bradley, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Justin Lee Bramall, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Tyndale Joy Briney, Food Science. Hi, how are you? Christina Nicole Brothers, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Erin Margaret Brown, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Tessa Ann Brunetti, Apparel Studies. How are you? Nancy Harris Buckley, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Dylan Johnson Butler, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Jason Patrick Carmichael, Agricultural Business. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kristen Carmody, Human Development and Family Studies. Luke Paul Charpentier. Charpentier. He told me good luck. Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Ashley Chinaval, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Sean David Cherry, Food Science. Aaron Lee Childress, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Zachary L. Clark, Horticulture, Landscape, and Turf Sciences. Tyler Cole, Agricultural Business. Chelsea Lee Calazo, Human Development and Family Sciences. What? Okay. Taylor Blaine Converse, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Devin Wayne Cook, Poultry Science. Elizabeth Rose Cordia, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. I better, hadn't I? Amanda Cecilia Krangle, Animal Science. Thank you. Casey Curtis, Poultry Science. Jacqueline Noel Dallison, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Thank you. Shanna McKenzie Darling, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Matt James Davidson, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Mary Margaret Catherine Davis, Human Development and Family Sciences. Michelle Nicole DeRose, Human Development and Family Sciences. Okay. Kara Bafano Dingenthal, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Thank you. Ryan Leonard Dinsmore, Human Environmental Sciences. Thank you. Dustin Ryan Dixon, Poultry Science. Thank you. Catherine Douglas, Animal Science. Christopher Eagleson, Poultry Science. Thank you. Ryan Andrew Ellison, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Betsy K. Epps, Poultry Science. Marcella Face, Apparel Studies. Rose Margaret Fahety, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. And Anthony Patrick Fine, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Terry Brooke Fishback, Apparel Studies. I'm going to have to get a drink. Austin Lynn Floyd, Agricultural Business. Melanie Araman Funchman, Human Development and Family Sciences. No. Mackenzie Marie Foster, Animal Science. Olivia Marie Foster, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Ryan Lee Foster, Agricultural Business. Courtney E. Fox, Human Development and Family Sciences. Trevor Cole Freemeyer, Agricultural Business. Amy Michelle Fougere, Animal Science. Melissa Ellen Fullenwider, Environmental Soil and Water Science. Carlos Guillermo Gallegos, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Like a stallion. William Lee Gallion, Animal Science. Thank you. Shan Gao, Apparel Studies. Catherine Lois Ginsberg, Horticulture, Landscape, and Turf Sciences. Leslie E. Gerdick, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Carly Glover, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Joshua David Graham, Environmental, Soil, and Water Science. Elise? Okay. Kristen Elise Gray, Human Development and Family Sciences. Emily Marie Green, Environmental, Soil, and Water Science. Haley Rose Green, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Melissa Jordan Green, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Thank you. Go on. Shelby Jane Grigg, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Nicole Gurley, Animal Science. Kayla Brianne Gussie, Human Development and Family Sciences. All right. Brian Parker Hale, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Shelby Christine Hampton, Agricultural Business. Stephanie Ray Hardy, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Emeritus Professor Glenn Hardy will present the diploma to his granddaughter-in-law, Stephanie. Thank you. Grant Elliott Harrison, Horticulture, Landscape, and Turf Sciences. Stephen Tyler Henderson, Agricultural Business. Catherine Elizabeth Hendren, Human Development and Family Sciences. Megan Renee Hernandez, Animal Science. What's it? Just Sarah? Don't do the middle. Sarah Heddish, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Miranda Kate Hickman, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Jimmy Lawrence Hollenbach, Agricultural Business. Ethan John Holt, Poultry Science. Colin Durrett Hornbeck, Crop Science. Carrie Shea Horton, Human Development and Family Sciences. How are you? Good. Brooke E. Howard, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Kayla Ray Howell, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Mason L. Hudson, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Tierra Shamise Hudson, Apparel Studies. Mary Heather Huffman, Environmental, Soil, and Water Science. Jordan Nicole Hunter, Human Development and Family Sciences. Christopher Magdi Hussein, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Crystal Michelle Hyde, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Aman Ibrahim, Horticulture, Landscape, and Turf Sciences. Ashley Elizabeth Ireland, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Nicole LaRue Ivy, Human Development and Family Sciences. Hey, how are you? Alexandria Page Jackson, Apparel Studies. Shelby Jean Johns, Agricultural Business. Heather Renee Jean, Agricultural Business. Kiana Jenkins, Agricultural Business. Bailey Robin Johnson, Apparel Studies. Abby Kathleen Jones, Human Development and Family Sciences. Cassidy Noel Kelly, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Olivia Jane Kellstrom, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Jacqueline Nicole Neitzer, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Molly Jane Cross-Vinson, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Kayla Lachey Lamb, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Jordan Patricia Lambert, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Macy Ella Laney, Apparel Studies. Braxton Lori Langdon, Agricultural Business. Brooke Dawn Langford, Apparel Studies. Timothy R. Larrabee, Horticulture, Landscape, and Turf Sciences. Ashley Ann Lefevre, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Go on. Haley Jordan Leonard, Human Development and Family Sciences. Ignore that? Okay. Ashley Lord, Human Development and Family Sciences. Thank you. Stephen Frank Lord, Horticulture, Landscape, and Turf Sciences. Brandon Lee Loopers, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Robert Dale Masters, Environmental, Soil, and Water Science. Lee Louise Matthews, Apparel Studies. Jonathan Matthew MacArthur, Horticulture, Landscape, and Turf Sciences. Brittany McLean, Apparel Studies. How are you? Matthew Savage McCoy, Animal Science. Jenny Elizabeth McGee, Animal Science. Catherine McIntyre, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Shay Danielle Make, Human Development and Family Sciences. Abby Nicole Medford, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. This one? Carrie Elizabeth Mellinger, Human Development and Family Sciences. Emily Marie Melvin, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Matthew Meredith, Animal Science. Haley Marie Mitchum, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. I wouldn't dare. Dylan T. Moody, Animal Science. Evan Daniel Morehart, Apparel Studies. Sarah Frances Morrison, Human Development and Family Sciences. Ryan D. Napier, Agricultural Business. Okay. Frank Daniel Negea Batatochu, Crop Science. Mallory Ann Owens, Apparel Studies. Kathleen Rose, Oxford, Human Development and Family Sciences. Brittany Noel Peters, Horticulture, Landscape, and Turf Sciences. Rebecca N. Peters, Apparel Studies. I better get it, haven't I? Rachel Praver, Animal Science. Ashton Blake Purnell, Agricultural Business. Lindsay Nicole Queen, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Ann Perry Richardson, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Brittany Richardson, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. What's it? Kendra Richmond Bontrager, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. William Trail Rogers, Environmental, Soil, and Water Science. Renee Lynn Rude, Food Science. Trevor James Rounds, Environmental, Soil, and Water Science. How are you? John Sterling Rowland, Agricultural Business. Caleb Thomas Monroe Russell, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Colin Lane Salazar, Horticulture, Landscape, and Turf Sciences. Samantha Saul, Agricultural Business. Lauren Beth Sorrells, Human Environmental Sciences. Sowers. Tessa Noel Sowers, Animal Science. Toby Speltz, Apparel Studies. I can't. Emily Ann Spendio, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Andrea Michelle, okay. Andrea Michelle, Agricultural Business. David Heath Stevens, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. James Bracy Stevens, Agricultural Business. How are you? Roberson Hunter Stillwell, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Cameron Dwayne Stone, Agricultural Business. Okay. Zachary Stowe Rains, Agricultural Business. Mackenzie Lane Stewart, Apparel Studies. Alexandria Sutton, Agricultural Business. Cynthia Jane Swaffer, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Kelsey Annalee Tarver, Animal Science. Caitlin Scarlett Taylor, Apparel Studies. Tara Ashley Temple, Human Development and Family Sciences. Heather Nicole Titsworth, Human Development and Family Sciences. Samantha Townsend, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Maggie Ann Turner, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Excellent. Alexandria Marie Turnzinski, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Whitley Jade Underwood, Apparel Studies. Pamela J. Vaughn, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Adam Seth Valines, Animal Science. Adama Wagney, Animal Science. Glenn Walker, Agricultural Education, Communication, and Technology. Fallon Leanne Ward, Poultry Science. Alicia Morgan Watts, Animal Science. Megan Lee Weller, Animal Science. Hannah Elizabeth West, Apparel Studies. Nicholas Charles White, Horticulture, Landscape, and Turf Sciences. Benjamin Alexander Wilburn, Agricultural Business. Brooklyn Dawn Wiley, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Preston Turner Williams, Agricultural Business. Ashley Thomas Wilson. Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Matthew Wayne Wilson, Horticulture, Landscape, and Turf Sciences. Rachel E. Wilson, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Elijah J. Wolf, Food Science. Bryce C. Woods, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Catherine Elizabeth Woldridge, Food, Human Nutrition, and Hospitality. Martha Lydia Zapita, Agricultural Business. Lauren Alexis Zupo, Agricultural Business. Shiliana Samantha Evans, Apparel Studies.
Thank you, Dr. Robertson. Dr. Robertson, Dr. Evans, and Dr. Rosencrantz, thank you for your assistance. I would like to take a moment to thank some of the folks who helped to make today so special and made this a very great year for the Bumpers College. I ask now that the heart and soul of the Bumpers College, our faculty, please stand to be recognized. You all make a difference. Thank you for your talent, your dedication, and caring. Thank you for going above and beyond for our students and providing them with the value-added opportunities to enable their success. Thank you for helping them to pursue their professional aspirations. Thank you, faculty. I would also like to thank our graduating student ambassadors for their outstanding service to the Bumpers College. Our student ambassadors have been a wonderful asset, an inspirational font of ideas, a great sounding board, and a good reality check. It is through their input and their willingness to serve that we are able to provide the best quality education to our future Bumpers College students. Will our graduating ambassadors please stand as I call your name? Kelsey Bryant, Wendo, Elizabeth McCrary, Brandon Daniels, and Amanda Mishler. Thank you. You have also made a difference. We really appreciate your input. I would like to recognize the Arkansas Winds. We have been privileged to have this fine, talented group provide us delightful music for our ceremony. Please join me in applause for the Arkansas Winds. And a special thank you to Anna Litchfield and Jason Shaflett, our interpreters today. I am pleased now to introduce Ms. Ashley Leonard McCormick as the 2014 Young Alumni Award recipient of the Bumpers College. Mrs. McCormick earned her bachelor's degree in apparel studies in 2003. She began her career at Dillard's corporate offices in Little Rock, and since 2004, she has been a designer for Kenneth Cole Outerwear through G3 Apparel Group. Ms. McCormick, please come forward and welcome our graduates to the Arkansas Alumni Association.
Thank you, Dean Veda, for giving me the honor of saying welcome to the alumni family class of 2014. So on behalf of the Arkansas Alumni Association, I congratulate you on joining the ranks of more than 135,000 living Arkansas alumni. So I just had the privilege of looking each one of you in the face as you crossed the stage, and you are so full of life. And I'm just letting you know that this is just the beginning. And I know I'm keeping you from a well-deserved celebration, so I'll keep this brief. There's really 3 main points of information that I want to get across today. I want you to stay connected, involved, and informed. So number 1, you can stay connected through the University of Arkansas wherever you are. There are 9 alumni societies and 50 alumni groups around the United States. There's even an international group in Panama. In New York City, our alumni group organizes and meets for every Razorback game. So it allows me to call the Hogs in good company because it's a little awkward to call them alone. So basically, wherever you land, you'll be home through the Alumni Association. You can also connect the easy way through social media. You can like the Alumni Association on Facebook, follow them on Twitter, network with them on LinkedIn, follow them on Instagram. You can also find them on Pinterest. Okay. In 2003, after my last final, a group of students and I circled up for a group hug. We were filled with disbelief and a profound relief that it was over. We hugged, and then we went our separate ways. Some of them I haven't seen since. This was before Facebook, before MySpace, and even before Friendster. I don't know if anybody remembers that one. So it was much more difficult to stay connected. Today you have it easier than ever to stay in touch with your classmates, with your professors, and the Alumni Association. So take advantage. Number 2, you can make the university stronger by becoming involved. I encourage you to volunteer for one of the many opportunities the university or the Alumni Association provides. Attend numerous alumni events at the Hembry Alumni House, and just come back to campus and share your expertise and your awesomeness to the next generation of Razorbacks. Number 3, you can stay informed about your alma mater and the increasing value of your degree. As a new alumni, you have the opportunity to receive the award-winning Arkansas Magazine and regular e-newsletter about what's happening alumni-wise on campus and in your new hometown. Today, you join the incredible network of graduates from the University of Arkansas, Razorbacks that live in every state and 124 countries across the globe. And also today, woohoo, you receive your first year of membership as a gift from the Arkansas Alumni Association. Use it. Start now so that you can build important connections with your extended U of A family. Your continuing membership helps to provide need-based scholarships while keeping you connected and engaged in the amazing things happening here at your alma mater. Last, we ask you to stay in touch. Please let your college and the Alumni Association know about you, not only your contact information, but what you're doing and your successes. You're going to leave here today and you're going to do great things. You're going to create, you're going to innovate, you're going to discover, and we want to brag on you. You are an inspiration to current students and fellow alumni. When you return to campus, and it's very hard because I just did, and it's touching, revisit those places that hold memories. cherish your name on the senior walk, and know you are part of a unique tradition here on campus. You are forever linked to the University of Arkansas. So remember, no matter where life takes you, the university and the Alumni Association will always be here for you. Congratulations, alumni!
Thank you, Ms. McCormick. Dr. Murphy, Bernie, Ms. McCormick, Ashley, you exemplify the quality of our Bumpers College graduates, the professional career opportunities that are open to our students, and the chance to truly make a difference in the world. We are so proud of you as our graduates. Thank you for sharing your time and experience with us. Students, I know that you're going to be telling similar stories in the near future. I wish you well and make us proud. Graduates, please stand. Go ahead. As candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Agricultural, Food, and Life Sciences, and the Bachelor of Science in Human Environmental Sciences, upon successful completion of all degree requirements, we are pleased to confer your degree upon you on behalf of the University of Arkansas Board of Trustees. Graduates, you may now move your tassel to the left, symbolizing your status as alumni of the University of Arkansas. Congratulations. I'd like to invite our graduates, our faculty and staff, and also family members to come down and join with our students after the ceremony is over. Please keep in touch. We enjoy hearing from you. Keep us informed and let us know how your future is progressing. Congratulations to our parents, family members, and friends of our graduates. I'd like to ask you all to stand and be recognized for the support that you have given to these fine people to enable their success. Please stand. And graduates, as Dr. Murphy has pointed out, tomorrow is Mother's Day. Remember who got you here. Okay, may I ask you to please remain standing and join Trista Cowart in singing our alma mater, found on the inside cover of your program.
From
We now conclude our ceremony with the recession of the stage party. Please remain standing until the stage party exits. Afterwards, we all look forward to mingling on the grounds and the arena floor. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Have a safe trip home.